Not entirely sure why I'm choosing to watch this, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Hello everyone, if you're here. Gamescom opening night live begins in about 2 minutes. But before it starts, I'm gonna be right back real quick just to tend to some last minute things, so stick around. Alright, I'm back just in time. Hello everyone. Portions of the following program contain sponsored segments and content. Also get ready for Content ID hilarity because that's going to be happening. Copywritten music and all that fun stuff. Whenever that happens, I'm going to have to mute, so get ready for that.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
So, why am I watching this exactly? I have no idea. I mean, the main draw for me is to see more Sonic Frontiers, honestly. But I don't know what else is going to be happening here, so...
It's so great to have a live crowd with us here in Cologne, Germany for GamesCom 2022. I'm Geoff Keighley, and I gotta say, I am so excited to be here with you. We did this in 2019, live in person in Germany, and then the past 2 years we had to do it virtually.
Yes, we did this in 2019 before the end times.
Did together live was that August, Gamescom.
Before the fucking apocalypse happened.
The fact that we're back here in person, I don't want to ever take this for granted before. So, guys, are you ready for a fun show?
I hope it's a good show.
Well, I gotta say, we have a lot of great stuff
It
for
better
you tonight.
be.
We have tons of world premieres. The entire industry has come together to showcase the future
Let
for
me
you.
check if
We've got
the
games like
audio is
Sonic
working. Yes, it
Frontiers,
is.
The Callisto Protocol, Outlast Trials, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, and a lot of surprises of things that we didn't talk about in advance. So we've got some good stuff for you tonight here at Gamescom, and I can't wait to get started. We've got 2 hours of stuff, so should we just get right to it?
2 hours. That's how long this is going to last for.
I love the roar of a live crowd, and because we got a live crowd, we got to surprise you with some stuff tonight too. So let's start things off with our first world premiere. It's a new world from a brand new team that has a bold vision. Let's check this out.
Alright. My finger's on the mute button just in case we get copywritten music.
We want the community to build this. We want it to be their worlds. We want them to tell their stories in our game. I think it's human nature to navigate uncharted territory, to find a place where we're free to explore, to be creative, and to share amazing experiences.
The goals are to make an experience that's unlike any other, which is such an exciting thing to be part of.
I think ultimately, that's kind of been the big ambition, is to create this kind of open world that can be built out in every direction.
I think it's every day is a new discoveries and it's constantly growing.
We've put a lot of focus, I think, on the current zeitgeist and what it means to represent yourself digitally.
This is more than a game. It's a labor of love and it's a labor of passion.
We are building a
The aim is to create
multiverse.
a whole new world for the next generation of gamers, and I think that we've kind of captured that.
Players will play a massive part in this. It's not going to be just our game. It's not going to be just what we decide to do with it.
There's something in it that will definitely...
I like how they have
appeal to
like
you, no
very
matter what it
vague
is that you're
descriptions while showing very vague concept arts of what this is,
What we're doing for the first time.
which just raises
So
more
excited
questions
for
than it
people to
answers.
see what we've been spending the last 5 years pouring our hearts and souls into.
And I'm excited to see how they feel about it, even though they will have to wait just a little bit longer.
Everywhere has become more than just a video game for us. And today, we're delighted to give you a peek behind the curtain at what we've been working on.
Okay. Are we going to see some gameplay now, or is it just going to be some more concept art? I don't know if this is copywritten music. Oh. Carl's? Oh, it's calls and people. Dude, is this Fortnite too? Everywhere. So I'm guessing it's a community-based game where you can build and create whatever you want. I'm guessing that's what this is supposed to be. I mean, we saw a tiny bit of gameplay, but not a lot of information. It was just kind of vague what they said.
There you go, everywhere, and I'm sure you've got a ton of questions. And joining me now from Builder Rocket Boy is Adam Whiting to hopefully answer some of those, because
yes, please elaborate. I want to know more.
Tell us, everywhere, what kind of game is this? What can you tell us, Adam?
Well, firstly, can I just say it's really exciting to just be here, and we've been looking forward to coming out of stealth mode, and really delighted to start the conversation today here at Gamescom. Now, I won't be able to reveal everything, but what I can say is that really we're not trying to make a normal game. I think the scope and ambition of this project are quite unlike anything else. We want to build a whole new world for gamers, and not just a place to play, but watch, share, create, hang out with your friends, and so much more.
Well, I got to say, the end of the trailer, I think we all were taken aback by, whoa, change art style, this seems totally different. Is that part of Everywhere? What can you tell us?
Well, Geoff, that's one of the many surprises we've got in store for players. I mean, we are passionate about making games and telling stories, but ultimately we made Everywhere to be a place where players can make their own experiences, be who they want to be, and tell their own stories. But we're still passionate about making immersive and cinematic experiences that players can just get lost in and enjoy. I guess you could say we want people to have their cake and eat it, and Everywhere is the place that can happen.
All right, well, definitely a bold vision for what you're doing here. The other question I'm sure we're all wondering is, we didn't say a date on the trailer. Any sense of when we're going to get to play this thing? Where are you at in development?
2025.
Well, I'm delighted to say that we aim to have Everywhere in the hands of players in 2023, but we've got many more things to show and tell over the coming months. And we're really excited for you to sign up on our website, everywhere.game. But really, today was just a sneak peek behind the curtain to see what the team has been so hard at work on. And we're really excited to get this in the hands of players as soon as possible.
Amazing. Well, Adam, thank you for sharing the reveal here at Gamescom. It's awesome to have so many European studios on stage. And tonight, we've got a lot of European studios that are going to reveal their games for the first time. And right now, we're going to move to another world premiere announcement.
Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out for Everywhere. It could be good. I'm interested. Right, so what have we got now? Again, fingers on the mute button in case copyrighted music suddenly starts playing. Funcom.
I must not fear.
Is this Dune?
Fear is the mind killer.
I've never seen Dune, so I just see it like an empty, sandy wasteland, and I just think Dune.
That brings total obliteration.
As an outsider looking in, that's the only thing that I know by association. Well, there goes that.
I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. For the fear is gone.
Time to rebuild. Oh, okay then.
Only I will remain.
Yeah, it's Dune. Okay then. I've never really invested any time in the Dune franchise, so I have nothing to say about this. An open world survival MMO. Oh boy. You haven't missed much. They showed an interesting, like, community-based, like, building game, I think.
Trust me, the fun is
That's
just
pretty much all you
tonight.
missed.
All right, how many of you out there are fans of PlayStation? Well, we've got a fun surprise for you. I said, PlayStation, what can we do for all the fans coming together here at Gamescom? And right now, I'm honored to share this global PlayStation announcement with you right here at Gamescom.
PlayStation Plus 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 Premium Plus. Oh, it's PSVR 2. Right, okay then. Yeah, this was a long time coming. People knew this was on the way. Oh wait, it's not PSVR 2? It's a new controller? Oh. Okay, so it's basically like the Xbox, like, Elite controller. It's like customizable buttons and shit. Okay. The DualSense Edge! So wait, where's PSVR 2?
There you go. The DualSense Edge. It's a high-performance, ultra-customizable, wireless PlayStation 5 controller designed by PlayStation. And you see there you can have your own custom control profiles customized to your play style. If you guys want to learn more about the brand new controller, you can head to PlayStation blog. And thanks to PlayStation for sharing that announcement with us here at Gamescom. All right, next up, the Callisto Protocol. You guys hyped for that game?
Is this the one that is, like, basically...
Well, now is Glenn Schofield
Fuck, I
from
forgot the
Striking
name
Distance.
of it.
Glenn, we are so excited about this game coming out in December. You came all the way over in the middle of development.
What's that survival
Gamescom.
horror
Really
game that EA made that then turned
how has the
shit?
response been to
Like
Callisto
it's made
so
by
far?
those people?
Man, Geoff, the response has been fantastic for a new IP. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Sorry, the
so
name's
I wanna thank the
escaping me right
fans,
now.
And I want to thank my team for just really killing it. And
Dead Space.
It's great to be back at Gamescom, man. You know.
Well, you got some good stuff for the fans, and we're going to get to that in a second. You brought some gameplay. We saw some great stuff at Summer Game Fest. You brought more now. What are we going to see today, Glenn?
Yeah, you've got some live gameplay. We've got two sections. The first one is going to show some crazy combat, and the second one is something new from the game, a little different than what we've shown with a pretty crazy ending.
Yes, it is. You guys are going to love this. One thing I wanted to ask you about was you're known certainly in the team for your work on Dead Space, and that game we love the strategic.
Yeah, this is the one I'm
I
thinking
understand
of.
you're kind of one-upping things for this game.
Well, we got dismemberment, and we've shown the gore system. And today we're going to show a couple new things, including one that we're showcasing called mutations. So the enemies may sometimes have these tentacles that come out. And if you don't shoot them, take them out on time, this guy in real time is going to mutate in front of you into something bigger, badder, faster, meaner, and he's going to be taking you out. It's pretty cool.
Well, this is one of my most anticipated games. It's coming out this
Kinda
December.
sounds like the Ganados
Glenn,
from
thanks to you and
Resident
the team
Evil
for putting
4.
this together. Let's take a look at brand new gameplay from the Callisto Protocol.
I really need to check out the Dead Space games at some point. Like the first two, not the third one. The third one I could do without, but I have my eye on the Callisto project because it does look like a spiritual successor to the original two Dead Space games. Maybe I'll play a Dead Space game later this year, like maybe around Halloween time. Of course, I always love me some video game violence. It's always fun to watch. But yeah, the game looks promising. Like, I remember them showing this at Summer Games Fest. I could see this being a potential Game of the Year contender for the Game Awards. Like, I know everybody, you know, is saying that Elden Ring's gonna win, but this could probably be among the nominations for Game of the Year. If this game is as good as it looks. There's the mutations. Holy shit. Alright, that's interesting. So yeah, they do mutate if you don't take them out quick enough.
Releasing gate now. Releasing gate now.
There is a Dead Space remake. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know when that one's coming out. Honestly, I think I would just rather play the original at this point. Kind of like what I did with Prince of Persia. Well. Lee's fucking dead. So yeah, it looks like it has some pretty violent ways to go out, which is pretty interesting. I know the recent Tomb Raider reboot did that as well, where it's like you can die in some pretty violent ways.
We got lots more.
That's another game I need to get around to playing.
My co-host for ONL, Melee, welcome to ONL.
Thanks, Geoff. I'm so excited to be here at Gamescom. Hello, everybody. I'm your guide for tonight for all the happenings around Gamescom, and I'm really, really excited to be here because the heart of gaming is beating once again.
That is a mouthful, that name that I just saw on screen.
Are making their way to Cologne to show you hundreds of new games. So if you're not here yet and still can come by, make sure to drop by, and if you can't, make sure to drop by next year because it is definitely worth a visit. And one of the highlights we have this year is we actually have the largest indie area ever, bringing visitors and devs closer together than anywhere else in the world. And you can meet the makers of the most original
you know what I have to give Geoff Keighley credit for? This show does not have a pre-show. The whole show is its own thing. That is good. I don't like how they bloat these things out with like pre-shows and all that bullshit. Like, just get to the point, just show us the good stuff.
But let's get right back
That's
to the
all
world
you need to
premieres.
do.
This next one is one you've been waiting for a long time to see. Let's take a look at this brand new world premiere.
Like, I was honestly half expecting this to start out with like, hey, welcome to the pre-show. We've got 30 minutes of bullshit before we get to the good stuff.
Man finally defeated its overlord.
But no, they just get right into it, so that's good. I feel like when the Game Awards show rolls around later this year, there's still going to be like pre-show bullshit. So, yeah.
And began the eternal watch over their tyrant's colossal remains. For some forces, even death cannot end. But now, eons later, the fallen god's influence pervades the world again, corrupting even sworn enemies. To join his accursed lords of the fallen and damn humanity to a new age of devastation. Though from these darkest days, new heroes arise.
Is this Elden Ring 2?
Gods, one must embrace the darkness. And so lies our only hope.
Oh, I think I hear content claiming music. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that muted. Like, as soon as I heard that guitar riff starting to come in, I was like, yep, muting that right away. Yeah, that's definitely content content music. YouTube is fun, Twitch is fun, content claiming DMCA, it's all good fun. Fun for the whole family. So yeah, I don't know what game this is, but it looks like a Souls-like game. But I don't think it's actually a FromSoft game. It's probably by someone else. Is the music still? Yeah, I'm not taking a chance on that one. I'll unmute it every now and again, yeah, in case the music stops, but no, it kicked back up again as soon as that happened. Sorry if it's not as fun to watch without the music. The Lord of the Fallen. Wait, I've heard that name before. Is that an existing franchise?
That's right. They dropped the two. The Lords of the Fallen. All right, now it's time for another new game announcement. The sequel to a game that redefined the term couch co-op. Check this out.
Oh. What game defined couch
Are
co-op?
you struggling?
Oh.
Missing your regular FARTs?
I like this game.
Have you tried going online?
Moving out. Let's
Visit
go.
exotic destinations. Move your dreams, whoever you are. Apply today. No skills? No worries. Everybody's welcome. You're hired.
Okay, well this is a nice surprise. I love Moving Out. That was a really fun game.
New opportunities. Work alone or with a friend. Or two or more.
And you can play online as well, so I'd be down for playing this with others.
Move locally or connect together online. Yeah!
I wonder what happened to that Valet game. Not made by the same people, but it had some very Moving Out energy to it. Yeah, I'm getting this. That's gonna be a day one for me, that game. That was a good surprise. Okay then. Nice to see that it wasn't a one and done deal with that franchise. Okay, Hogwarts time.
To step into the Potterverse. You guys excited for Hogwarts
I've never
Legacy?
watched Harry Potter or read any of the books,
Well, it is
but
coming out
I'm kind of
in
curious to see
February
what this
of
game is
2023,
like.
And tonight at Gamescom, we've got the brand new trailer for you to take a look at. I don't want to say much and spoil much. This is an incredible trailer. I hope you enjoy it.
I know this game was supposed to come out this year, but they pushed it back to, I think, February of next year, so quite early into 2023.
And the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be.
If either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason.
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
None of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever.
What do we do now?
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you. I'm ready. Crucio!
Yeah, like I said, I've never really checked out any Harry Potter related stuff. I don't know where I would even begin if I want to like get into that sort of thing, because there's like so much Harry Potter media. I wonder if this is the kind of game where you can just play it even if you have no prior experience with the franchise. I don't know. But it looks alright. Isn't this game coming to Switch as well? Yeah, there you go, February 10th. So it's only a couple months into next year. It's not that far off. It's like, what, half a year from now? Oh, here we go. Pre-order the deluxe edition and get all this cool stuff. Yeah, it's coming to Switch. That actually is interesting that it is getting a Switch port. Meanwhile, Multiverses is not on Switch yet for some reason.
That's right, it's time to step into the world of Borderlands now. Joining me is the founder of Gearbox Entertainment Company, Randy Pitchford. Randy, great to see you here.
Thanks for the intro, Jeff. I think a lot of these guys probably know me from my work at Gearbox creating Borderlands. Any Borderlands fans in the house?
It's been a while since I've fucking seen Randy Pitchford on a stage.
Good news. I know some of you hardcore folks saw the leak, but I'm here to officially announce new Tales from the Borderlands.
So, tell us about this. We remember Tales from the Borderlands. This is new Tales from Borderlands. This is new characters, new story.
It is. You know, I loved the original.
I've never
game,
gotten into
and
Borderlands
so
or like Tales from the Borderlands, so this
Telltale,
probably isn't for me. But I know some people who like Tales from.
Created with production from Gearbox Studio Quebec. It's an all-new experience, and we're here to show it for the first time today. You guys want to check it out?
Let's do it. It's coming soon, too, right?
So wait, is this not being made by Telltale?
This year. October this year, all platforms.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look, Randy. This is exciting. New Tales from the Borderlands. First at Gamescom.
I don't know if this new one is being made by Telltale, because don't they make like those like narrative like story games?
Start bloody. They end bloody too. Sometimes all it takes to change the galaxy is a trio of losers trying to get through a bad day.
We are in the middle of a TDR invasion.
Leave immediately! This area is now under TDR jurisdiction!
They think there was a vault key being kept on the station.
Hey there,
If we
MSP.
can find whatever's in that vault before TDR does, we can change our lives.
You haven't missed the Sonic announcement yet.
We're bad at this.
Like that's still to come.
TDR has many guns. Talking guns. Guns with legs.
I'm gonna blast you so freaking bad! Yeah! Shut up, Richard!
So yeah, we have talking guns with legs.
I always wanted to change the universe for the better.
Sorry, I need to be careful with that music.
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in...
I'm hoping the dialogue here, as well as me talking over it, is gonna, like, you know, block some of that.
Are you people like this?
Yeah, sorry for the random muting. Again,
If
DMCA.
you happen to see any corpses along the way, don't worry about them. They're just, yeah, don't worry about them.
Okay. Coming to all platforms.
Come back to the city and join the deadliest spectacle of this season.
Techland?
I'm gonna tell you a story about a species that survived millennia. Homo neanderthalensis, Homo rhodesiensis, Homo erectus, all of them
Shao Kahn, is that you?
by the deadliest species of all. Us. I am Astrid. This is the new arena. And my advice for you, stay alive.
Is this an expansion for Dying Light 2?
Every day you fight for survival, but today you fight for glory. Anyone can be a warrior. What makes you different is the spirit of a champion.
Yeah, it's an expansion for Dying Light 2. Okay. Oh, so... Mute. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I was tapped out there for a second, I couldn't mute it in time. Is this Red Bull?
Red Bull gives you wings.
Like, I'm sure it does. Anyways.
So you want to join me?
Oh, it's a Sea of Thieves? Or is it? Wait, no it's not. What is this? Oh, it's a strategy game, I think.
Sign up and be a part of my crew in Tortuga.
Alright.
Product not yet rated.
Okay then. We're just getting a bunch of, like, game announcements here now. Without any, like, intersection stuff or whatever you call it. I don't know if this is DMCA. I don't hear lyrics, so I think we're good. Marauders. Also published by Team 17. Yeah, it's just straight up commercials now. I mean, you could make the argument that the world premieres are commercials, but at least they have some more effort to them. These ones just feel like advertisements.
To savor the fruitless struggle to its last drop. It's who they are.
That's a pretty cool voice that guy's got.
Let them come and see. Our shape reveal what they
Again, don't know if this is DMCA music.
Because only in the end.
Is this Crackdown 4? I'm joking, but watch fucking Crackdown 4 show up on the screen. Oh no, it says something else. It's a Destiny expansion? I couldn't tell that was Destiny, but okay.
Hello again! This Saturday, the GamesCom Awards will be handed out to the winners of the best games on the show floor. Only submitted games showing at Gamescom will be eligible to be nominated, and the awards will be streamed on all Gamescom channels, so make sure to tune in. But tonight, I'm allowed to hand out 4 awards. I'm very, very excited about that. And I would say, let's jump straight into it, starting with the most wanted PC game. Here are your nominees.
Most wanted PC game nominees,
Metal
right?
Hellsinger.
That just looks like Doom Eternal.
System Shock.
Oh yeah, this remake came out recently. Or it will be coming out soon.
Warhammer 40,000 Darktide.
And the winner is Metal Hellsinger. And here to accept the award is Sheila Wikström, executive producer.
I like how they announced
at
the winner,
The
even though the
stage is yours.
person holding the award was like right off the
Thank
screen.
you so much. Wow, this is a lot of people. I was practicing my speech a lot, but of course, you know, when it's as much people as there is right now, you'll blank. But I want to say that I am honored to receive this award on behalf of my team. The team behind Metal is an amazing bunch of people that I'm so lucky to be working with every day. And the truth is, making games is super hard. When I started out, I don't think I really realized how hard. And what I learned is that focusing on compassion, kindness, and empathy just as much as any other craft in games would be the key to successful
I hope that
game
award that she's
development.
holding is
And
not
it's
too heavy,
precisely
because
those
she's like holding it
qualities that my
like
team
underarm
possess,
with like
and why
one
I'm so
hand while holding the
privileged to be
mic.
working with them every day.
I
love
feel
you
like
guys
she's
at
gonna
home. I
accidentally
miss you
drop
so
that
much.
any second.
So what I want to say to you, my industry friends and colleagues, is treat each other with heart, kindness, and respect every day. Make games with humanity. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I like how her voice just suddenly changed there at the last moment.
And Geoff, back to you.
Thank you, Melee. Well, the world premiere train keeps going. It's time to move to the world of Sonic. Any Sonic Hedgehog
Oh,
fans
here
out
we
there?
go. Sonic
Sonic
Frontiers.
has had a pretty good year with the Sonic 2 movie, which was a ton of fun earlier this year. Well, Sonic Frontiers is in development, and we've got a brand new trailer for you and confirmation of the release date, too. Check this out.
All right. I heard the release date got leaked. I don't know if it's true, but I guess we'll find out. I'm really curious as to what this trailer's going to be about. Oh, hello. Oh, jeez. Well, that's fucking dead.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Right, well, there's the new villain for this game. This game looks like it could be fun. I'm hoping it's good. Oh, we got new islands. Right, here we go. Desert islands. The fuck? What the fuck is she doing in there, and why? Looks like there's some new abilities here. Whoa, what the fuck?
You cannot run
Oh.
forever. Leave immediately.
I thought he had like an augmented hand there, but no, his hand got like possessed, I think. It looks interesting. Forge a new frontier. Right, so what's the release date? November 8th. Alright, so it's coming out in a few months. I'm gonna pick that up.
There you go. It is coming this year, Sonic Frontiers. All right, well now, another European studio
It looks
wanted to
good.
use Gamescom
Honestly,
ONL as a
it looks
platform
like it could
to
be
announce
fun.
Another narrative experience. This comes from a French studio. Check this out.
Like, I'm hopeful for Frontiers. I think it's going to be a decent game. Don't know if it would, like, you know, set the world on fire, but at this point, I'd settle for, like, you know, just a fun Sonic game. And I'm hoping that's what it will be. Anyways, back to this.
So many things behind us. Objects, memories, mistakes. They sink in time, touch the bottom and go to sleep. Silence is full of ghosts. And here, voices can only come from the deep. Deep under the waves.
Alright.
Guys, it's time for the goats. Ready for some goats?
Up, Goat Simulator 3.
No live goats today, but we are here to talk about Goat Simulator 3. We got to announce this back at Summer Game Fest. And now it's time to see the gameplay of Goat Simulator 3 for the first time. Let's check this one out.
I'm kind of interested in seeing what this is like. Goat Simulator was a fun game. I remember that fake out trailer they did during Summer Games Fest, where it was basically the the Dead Island 2 trailer, but with goats. Well, it's Goat Simulator alright. It certainly looks like it. Also, this is... I just realised that is content claimable. I love how I'm just, like, you know, paranoid about DMCA, but sometimes it takes my brain, like, a fucking minute to catch up and realise, oh, wait, I shouldn't be listening to this. Hello, pig. Right, well, there's the music again. Dancing banana, we got sharks, we got rhinos. We can have sharks on the street sharks, sure. I might possibly check this out, I don't know, it depends on how much content there is. I mean, it could be like the first game, where it looks like there's a lot, but you'll be done with it in like 2 hours or less. Pre-order, that is a terrible pun. Coming out November.
November 17th, that has literally about...
Take note,
you could
Sonic
imagine
Frontiers comes out before this game.
Right. A lot of people ask me how I got started in the industry, and what I loved doing when I was a kid with my brother, we would play PC adventure games, and I grew up playing classic LucasArts and Sierra adventure games. You guys remember Monkey Island by chance? Well, I am so excited because there is a new Monkey Island in development right now. Ron Gilbert, the series creator, is back. You may have heard about it. Return to Monkey Island. And tonight at Gamescom, I am so excited that we get to announce the release date. Or actually, I don't. We get to go to Stan to tell us the release date. Check this out.
That's another franchise I haven't checked out that I need to at some point. Monkey Islands.
Hello, friends. It's your old pal Stan, coming to you through the magic of marketing to let you know that your search for quality entertainment is about to bear fruit. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I just dropped the details on you without a little build-up. I want you to see the kind of fine dining establishments you'll be visiting, like this one.
Get lost.
And if escapism is your cup of flavor, you can't do much better than this exotic and extremely remote island.
Stay back! How did you find me?
Return to Monkey Island launches September 19th, which happens to be International Talk Like a Pirate Day. But you don't have to wait. You can order it right now, before it's even out. Something we in the marketing industry call a pre-order. As a bonus, I'm ready to unload this shipment of beautiful horse armor to anyone who pre-orders Return to
Really?
Monkey Island.
Okay
It will
then.
look fantastic in your inventory.
Oi, you missed a spot.
I've got to go now. I've got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. You know how it is. But I'll be back to steal every scene I'm in Return to Monkey Island. I'll see you there.
Right, well, it's coming out in less than a month.
Will receive the exclusive horse armor item in their inventory. Please note that the horse armor has no practical use in game and in no way will contribute to the gameplay, puzzles, or narrative of Return to Monkey Island.
Alright then. Thanks.
Oh my god. A month away, and I love the horse armor does absolutely nothing. It just sits in your inventory. Return to Monkey Island. Cannot wait for that. All right, now let's turn to the world of Unknown Worlds, the creators of Subnautica. As we've teased, they are here today at Gamescom to unveil a brand new IP, and it's a departure from Subnautica. It's a brand new turn-based sci-fi game, and we're going to reveal it for the first time right here. Actually, a special guest is. Let's check this out.
Hi, I'm Brandon Sanderson. You might know me as the author of the Mistborn series, the Stormlight Archive, or as the guy who finished Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. Over the last few years, I've been working closely with my friends at Unknown Worlds on the exciting project we're revealing today. You, of course, know Unknown Worlds for creating immersive and fantastical worlds like the incredible Subnautica series. When they reached out to me, I was absolutely thrilled to help craft the expansive sci-fi universe in which their next game is set. This secret has been a hard one to keep, and we're so excited to finally show you what we've created together. So, without further ado, this is Moonbreaker.
I've never played Subnautica, but I've heard that's a good game, so this is made by those people.
Let us keep this civilized.
Welcome to the party. With you till the end. Needles up. Stay alive.
So it's like a D&D board game sort of thing going on? I don't know. Kind of like XCOM. I don't know if this is DMCA or not, so I'm just gonna play it safe. But yeah, not what I was expecting for a video game, but I guess it's a thing. Like when I heard the word Subnautica, I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be like another, like, you know, expansive like exploration sort of game with like narrative to it, but no, it's this instead. Again, no idea if that's DMCA-able, which makes no sense, but you know what I mean. Play. Do you think they can DMCA me if I do this?
And joining me from Unknown Worlds is Charlie Cleveland. Charlie, Moonbreaker, it's real and it's so different than Subnautica. So
yes,
tell us,
it is.
This departure, you guys like to kind of reinvent yourselves every game, right?
Yeah, so people thought we were kind of crazy for making Subnautica after making Natural Selection. We went from a strategy shooter to a pacifist underwater game, survival. So I feel like we've done this before. We love changing genres, but I'm hoping, our Subnautica fans will still come along for playing a digital miniatures game. I hope.
Well, it's so cool. A digital miniatures game. Everyone loves miniatures, but how do you translate that into gameplay? What is the gameplay of this game?
So we're kind of channeling like a Guardians of the Galaxy or Firefly kind of feel. So you can see that from the colorful art style we have. So you choose a captain and 10 crew, and you build a roster, kind of like a traditional miniatures game. And every unit in the game is really like strange and special and kind of game breaking. So yeah, you deploy units and you move them around on the battlefield and you get all these crazy game-changing powers, kind of like Hearthstone meets XCOM, kinda.
Well, I mean, you see the gameplay here, it looks great, and it's coming soon, as we said, end of September, so you're not early access, you're not going to wait long. But the thing I want to get to is the painting of miniatures, which we saw a tease of in the trailer, and I know you actually, painting was cathartic for you sort of during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so the painting, I mean, you can't have a miniatures game without painting. And during the lockdown, I just found myself like learning to draw and just zoning out and feeling really
That is kind of
relaxed.
interesting that you can actually, you know, paint the entire thing.
And we really tried to capture that feeling. It's not like Photoshop or like special technical tools or anything like that. We just simulate washes, dry brushing. We've got decals. This feels like you're actually painting a real miniature. And I have to say, because everyone is surprised by it, like all the miniatures you see painted in the game are all painted with the tool. Wow. So it's like actually pretty powerful.
Amazing. Well, it's so cool that you're revealing it here, and it's playable at Gamescom, right?
It is. It's here. You guys are the first ones to play it.
Wow.
And oh yeah, it's more. We're over in the Crafton booth.
Okay.
Crafton booth.
And for everyone else around the world, they're not going to wait long, right?
Yes, we'll be on Steam Playtest in September. We have a couple open weekends, and then we're going to be launching into Steam Early Access September 29th. So it's really close.
Only a month away, Moonbreaker. Charlie, thank you so much for coming all the way out here.
Thank you.
I know you had a tough time.
My pleasure.
Here, but
Thank you, everyone.
Honestly, painting your miniatures seems more interesting to me than the game itself.
And now it's time to reveal another game with a very catchy tune in the trailer. Check this out.
And I say that as somebody who's never had interest in, like, you know, painting miniatures or miniatures in general.
On a shady site that looked like a scam. It said buy this magic cards to play the coolest game and fight against your friends with no consequence.
Oh? What's just weird cartoon animal people fucking killing the shit out of each other over a card game? I'm guessing it's a multiplayer shooter, but you get to draw cards to, like, do certain things. Yeah, so it's like a card-based thing. I kind of like the art style and the weirdness of that one. Looks cool.
Inspired by the familiar story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a new action Souls-like game that is coming out from NeoWiz, and you guide Pinocchio on his unrelenting journey to become human. This game looks absolutely great, and we've got a brand new gameplay trailer to show you, and this game is also coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one. Let's check it out.
A Pinocchio-style game sounds cool to me, and then they said Souls-like, and I just kind of went flaccid. Like, I'm not really into Souls-like games, sadly.
You can change that. It depends on the choice you make. Truth or lie.
But I don't have a choice.
Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Like fucking steampunk gun arm.
Only you can do this. Please, help me.
Again, I'm not really into Souls-likes, but I do like how interesting this one looks. I've always been kind of a fan of like steampunk, sort of like, I don't know what you call this kind of era, but I kind of like this art direction.
We meet, son. The stage is set.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry.
Was that Jiminy Cricket?
Don't give up.
I would love to get into the Souls-like games at some point, but I've tried with Dark Souls 1, I tried with Bloodborne, neither game clicked with me. That's why I didn't pick up Elden Ring, because I felt like I was gonna, you know, not enjoy it again. I don't know, maybe in the future I'll give it another shot, but
Fulfill.
that's why I'm not really into Souls-likes.
Your destiny.
Lies of P. Alright. It's coming to Game Pass? Okay then.
Hey you!
I mean, if it's coming to Game Pass, I can try it for free. Do I have what?
Fear of missing Gamescom.
Oh.
Relax. Gamescom is everywhere you want. Gamescom now. Register now.
That's
Okay.
right. All the fun of Gamescom is available from wherever you are online, obviously. And, well, in case you're wondering who that little guy is, that's Epi, and he's on a mission to save the Gamescomverse from the evil future. And if you want to help him, check out the Epic section at gamescom.global. You can solve quests and win prizes, so take part and help Epi to save the Gamescomverse. But first, I want to tell you more about some of the great program we have for this week, and it's quite a schedule, so please bear with me. There is, for example, the Gamescom Studio by IGN, featuring game spotlights, dev interviews, and all insights into this year's Gamescom, so please make sure to check that out so you don't miss anything. And also, the awesome Indie Showcase is back, featuring the newest, most original, crazy indie games here on Friday afternoon at 5:30 p.m. CEST, and I'm really looking forward to it. And something I'm really looking forward to is the cosplay contest on Sunday, where the super creative cosplay community takes center stage, and this is absolutely one of my favorites, so make sure to not miss it out. It is definitely worth the watch. And for more updates, follow at Gamescom on all platforms. And, well, now it is almost time to introduce our next guest, but sadly she couldn't make it since she is a tad far away. So let's see, she sent us a video, and I would say, let's have a look.
Hello Gamescom, I'm ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, currently flying at around 27,000 kilometers an hour, 400 kilometers above your head on board of the International Space Station. Today, I come to you to say bravo to the games industry. We see how many space games you've been creating recently. Those missions you send your players on aren't just great fun. They create curiosity, interest, and the love of space exploration in gamers around the world. As we look towards returning to the moon and onto Mars with our ambitious Terra Nova program, humanity's spaceflight capabilities will be in part thanks to the games industry. And who knows, perhaps even you will be among us here at ESA for the journey. Exploring space virtually isn't just great fun. It's having real-world impacts that lead us all closer to the stars. So on behalf of everyone at ESA, bravo. Keep creating, keep innovating, and keep playing. This is ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, wishing everyone a wonderful Gamescom from the International Space Station.
Do you realize that she's in space and she said Among Us? I'm sorry, I just had to point that out. I'm pretty sure half the internet are losing their shit over just that. Anyway, that was a weird segue. That had absolutely nothing to do with anything. Oh yeah, there was a game that they shown during Summer Games Fest, Scorn I think it was called. Did that game come out yet? I forgot. Is this Arc 2? The one with fucking Vin Diesel in it, or am I thinking of a different game? Oh no, this is a different game entirely. Okay. While this is happening, I am gonna quickly look up when Scorn came out, assuming it did. Scorn is coming out in October, so it hasn't released yet.
One of the things I was most impressed with this year is there are a lot of European studios that wanted to debut games here, and also a lot of brand new IP, brand new worlds, and we're going to introduce one of those to you right now, and I think you're going to get pretty excited about it. Check out this world premiere.
I need to set up a reminder for Scorn, because that was a game I had my eye on for a while. But yeah, that one's not coming out for a couple months yet. Are we back in Dune again?
The sand has memories. Memories of our past, when gods walked this world, and our heroes stood amongst them. But the gods' vanity grew, and in their struggle, we were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain. In the sand. In the ruins of this shattered, broken world.
I don't know if this is Dune. I'm assuming it's not. No idea what game this is. A fucking whip sword? Okay.
Even in ruins, we endure. We won't let go. For now, we can stand for ourselves. And face gods.
Okay, here's some gameplay. Okay, well there's your gameplay. Barely any of it, but at least they've shown some at the end. I like the sand skating mechanic that they've shown there very briefly.
Now, a classic strategy game that I remember playing in the late 90s is Homeworld. Did anyone else play that back in the day?
Nope.
Great PC space RTS. Well, a brand new Homeworld.
I like how there was barely
year,
any sound from the audience there.
We've got a brand new look at some new gameplay.
Like there wasn't, yeah, it was just like, like barely any noise came out of them when he asked that question.
It was a simple perimeter scan, escorting resources.
but we were ambushed by Kalan raiders.
I will have nothing to add to this, unfortunately.
Fighters were no problem, but the missile frigates were a different story.
Again, strategy games not exactly my thing, so I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
While another group found a tunnel in the structure to sneak behind them.
We're under conflict range. Get you up. Let's do this.
It worked. But just before a carrier battle group arrived, we scrambled bombers.
Sector confirmed. Scanning zone adjusted.
Perfect for attacking capital ships.
This is bomber lead. Engaging carrier.
We protected the resourcers while they hauled in the goods, which meant we could roll out assault frigates.
Cleared hot. Let's take it to him. Stay on him. Break contact.
The raiders weren't pushovers, but command countered their hit and run.
We still have about an hour of this show left, by the way. After that, I'll be doing some multiverses.
And we even grabbed a little souvenir. That missile frigate is ours now.
Coming to both Steam and Epic? Okay then.
Homeworld 3 in the first half of 2023. Now today is a big day, speaking of threes, because it's the version 3.0 update to Genshin Impact, which is an incredible action RPG from Hoyoverse. Well, today we've got an exclusive new look at version 3.0 and the new Rainforest Nation, as well as a sneak peek of a mysterious ancient civilization and settlement that is found deep inside the desert. Let's take a look at this world premiere.
I've only briefly played Genshin Impact. I did a stream of it when it first came out and played like 2 or 3 hours of it. It's alright, I guess. I'm sure it's better now, but God, remember when this game was announced for the very first time and people were quick to compare it to Breath of the Wilds? Those were the days. You know, the days before the end of times, before COVID. But yeah, I don't know what state Genshin Impact is in now. I'm assuming it's like much better now than what it was when it first came out. Not to say it was bad at launch, but they've probably been adding more content to this game for longevity and whatnot. Like when I see bits of this game, it just looks like a Tales of game, honestly. Like, you could tell me this was from a Tales of game and I would believe you. So yeah, we got a bit of an Eastern sort of thing going on here, which is cool. Isn't Genshin Impact coming to Switch at some point? Is that still happening?
What an absolutely beautiful game, and that's not all from Hoyoverse, because they also have Honkai Star Rail in development. It's a grand interstellar adventure with strategic turn-based combat, and now we're going to take a new look at the story and adventure that awaits you in Honkai Star Rail.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jinyuan.
So the entire game takes place on an interstellar train, I guess.
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, he...
The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
Okay.
Hello again! It is now time for our next Gamescom award, and here are your nominees for the most wanted Microsoft Xbox game.
Implying that Xbox has like a bunch of like games coming out.
The Devil in Me.
I haven't even heard of that
The
one.
Last Case of Benedict Fox. Metal Hellsinger. And the winner is The Last Case of Benedict Fox.
I haven't even heard of that one either, honestly.
Bartek Leszczakowski, creative director at Plot Twist. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's quite of a shocker for us. We just love good Metroidvania games, and we are working hard on making Benedict Fox just that. And I would like to thank Xbox team for their support, and Rogue team for being the best publisher ever. And especially I would like to thank my team in Krakow. They are crazy talented, and my hands hold the award, but their hands make the game. Dziękuję wam bardzo. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, The Last Case of Benedict Fox. And Geoff, back to you.
Thank you very much, Melee. Anyone here a fan of Justin Roiland? Rick and
Who?
Morty?
Oh,
he's got a
right.
brand new game, which you may have seen at Xbox's show in June, called High on Life. It is coming to Xbox and Game
Oh
Pass
yeah, this
in
game.
December,
Right,
and
right.
They wanted to send us just a great gameplay clip. You're going to enjoy this. Talking guns in a boss fight, and that's all I'm going to say to set this up. I think you're going to really... This is a trip. Check this out. World premiere of High on Life.
I'm looking forward to this game, because I know it's coming to Game Pass, so I might check it out when it does. But yeah, if you haven't seen this yet, I think you're in for a bit of a trip.
Wow, we're actually hitting her.
So yeah, you have talking guns in this game.
Come on, admit it. We're hurting you.
No! Fuck you! Are you even a real bounty hunter?
Jesus, it's so gross you even went in there.
That sludge tastes like shit!
Yeah, so stop diving into it. Shit, she's filling the place with sludge. Stay in the air.
Better not fall in!
Hey, I'm still here. You can still use me if you want.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can hear the Morty voice. Speaking of Morty, we're going to be playing as him in Multiverses real soon.
And tethering, but I can also deflect attacks. I'll slice them to fucking death. I'll cut their fucking heads off. I'll rip their limbs. I'll fucking do everything. Oh, I'm gonna fucking cut right into them. I'll cut their fucking asshole off and eat it.
You know, this sludge matches your toxic
What the
personality.
Fuck off! That wasn't even a good one. Surprise! Flashback!
Like, I know saying a bunch of expletives in of itself is not funny, but it's just the way he put a lot of, like, passion into that, saying that. That just made it funny to me for some reason.
Laser, just for you.
Bet you're just as nice and squishy on the inside as the rest of them. Let me at her, bounty hunter.
Wow, we're having our first real boss fight together.
Oh boy, Rick, I can't believe we're having our, like, first boss fight together, you know? Shut the fuck up, Morty!
I'm the strongest out of all the Torg clones. I'm impressed you made it this far. My ex-soldiers are extremely strong.
Honestly, I don't think they were. We're new at this, and it was pretty easy to kill them all.
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me!
Just stay alive. I think she's basically done for.
Well, that was an abrupt way to end it there. Like, the audio didn't fade out, it just kind of, like, stopped.
Do you see that? What? Where?
Oh, hey, it's the Oculus, Coculus, Doculus.
What is it? Wait, what are you? Dude, don't eat that. Come on, dude. Dude!
You know she's gonna eat it.
What?
Yep.
No! No!
Told ya.
Gross.
Okay. Alright then. Also, I don't know if this is DMCA. Again, sometimes it takes me a moment to realise it could be issues. I mean, there's no, like, you know, voices or lyrics in it, but it could be like... What do you call it? Could be like sizzler reel copyright music. So I might as well just, you know, keep it muted for the moment. Not like you're missing anything audio-wise. So far, Gamescom has been actually not too bad so far. Like, there's been lots of good announcements. The thing I'm most excited for, besides seeing more Sonic, is like moving out too. Like, that's the thing that I am most excited for right now, actually. Also, PUBG Mobile for some reason. Are we done with this music yet? Okay.
You've been selected from among thousands of candidates
Hey, Cutter.
to join the Lynx family.
You're from Earth, right?
This is more than just a job. It's
An opportunity.
You ever miss it?
Caution.
Oh shit.
Lynx. Making the world
A better place.
Space salvaging
What
sim?
they say about work in space is true.
There's something real special here. You don't have power here. You never will.
Look around you. We're expendable.
I can hear them in the walls. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. That's when the sky fills up with flames. That's the way things go.
Alright, now for a Game Pass advertisement. Again, don't think I trust this music very much. Mad Streets. You suck at parking. That's a good name. Oh, that's cool. Immortals Phoenix Rising is coming to Game Pass. I played that game on stream a couple years ago. It's a good game. Yeah, that's definitely DMCA. Yeah, like I said, High on Life, that's going to be on Game Pass. I'll probably check that out when it releases. Oh, Slime Rancher 2 is coming to Game Pass as well. Neat. Might look into that. And Tinykin. Yeah, that's the one thing I love about Game Pass. Like, there's a lot of like games I'm interested in, but I don't want to spend the full fucking $60 for the game that end up going on Game Pass, and it's like, well, I've got no excuse to like avoid the game now. I can like actually check it out without, you know, committing the price.
First announced back at the Game Awards, Telltale's next project is based on the Prime Video series The Expanse. Well, we showed you a little bit of the trailer at the Game Awards to set up the world. Now you're going to get a first glimpse at at the gameplay with this behind-the-scenes clip. Enjoy.
Right, so it seems like Telltale's still around and doing stuff.
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the vault attachment now or he could die.
Hold still. We'll see what we can do. Captain Drummer, what are your orders?
The Expanse is obviously one of those universes that has a ton of opportunities to tell great stories. One of the things I'm super excited about is the zero-G stuff that we've been doing. A big part of when we're making the game, not only are we thinking about the characters, we also have to think about how can we evolve the genre in any way that will make players excited to be part of this universe and feel like they're engaging in something rather than just being a passive audience member.
You'll figure something out. I know you will.
It's actually been a really interesting thing as an actor to explore some of her more vulnerable sides that by the time we meet her in the series, they've been cauterized.
Because this score, Drummer, this is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across. You'll need me if you want any chance of unloading it.
The craziness of an exploded ship that now constitutes several parts in a mass that you can move among, and balancing that out against almost like you're excavating a story. That's a personal story. Those are people, those are characters, and you are now among their ghosts. Whatever they were doing right before they died, being a scavenger, it's a pretty dark job.
I think that was a stock scream sound effect there.
To both play and experience the story in the game.
Where's the Wilhelm scream? Can we get that as well?
Whoever did this is long gone, and we still have a ship that's ready to be scavenged. So get to it.
So yeah, I've never seen The Expanse, but the game looks cool. Kind of like the idea of a narrative, like space exploration sort of thing going on there.
Speaking of adapting things from one medium to another, here's a film adaptation that into a game, which I don't think you would have ever expected. Check this out.
Alright. We still got about 40 minutes of this left, I think. Is this gonna be content claimable? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna mute that now. So what the fuck am I looking at then? What is this based off of? Friday the 13th, the game, or that's the director of it, so... Oh, is it, what's it called? It? No? The fuck? Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game. I've never even heard of this. I'm guessing this is like a really old, like, franchise. Also, I don't know if this is probably DMCA, sorry. I've heard of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but I've never heard of Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Goats, Killer Clowns, we got it all tonight at opening night live.
It's a movie? Right.
Now we've got another brand new game announcement from a European publisher for a sci-fi action adventure. Here we go.
We always wondered if we're alone in the universe.
Very weird thing to make a game for, but okay. Like that last one.
And explored, but found nothing. Until now.
It has been 6 months since the alien object known as the Metahedron suddenly appeared above Earth's atmosphere.
Personal log, sentient contact assessment and response team.
The clowns are actually aliens in that movie. I wonder if the director of that movie had a fear of clowns. What do you guys think?
What happened? Power supply failing. Sensors offline.
I'm switching to backup generators.
Scars above. Didn't have much to say about that one because they didn't show much gameplay there.
Now we're going to talk about Gamescom Goes Green, which is an initiative that has made Gamescom the first climate-friendly gaming event in the world. The core event and this show, opening night live, I'm happy to say, are 100% climate neutral for the first time, and that's something we all should be very proud of. You guys are part of that too. Now, as part of this initiative, Gamescom, along with the United Nations Environmental Program Initiative Playing for the Planet, are going to give out the first ever Gamescom Goes Green Award to the best sustainability concept from an exhibitor here at Gamescom. And the nominees are Microsoft Xbox, Yuki, and the Indie Arena booth. And to find out the winner, let's turn it over to Melee.
Thank you, Geoff. And yes, the winner of this year's Gamescom Goes Green Award is Yuki. And here to accept the award is
again, I love how
Twist,
the
CEO
person who
Yuki.
won is already holding the award before they even say who won it.
Thank you, Gamescom, for this wonderful award. It's brilliant to be recognized. Thank you to the Yuki team who work so hard every day to be greener. And thank you to the UN's Playing for the Planet Alliance for inspiring us to change. You know, it's so fantastic to see these amazing game worlds that we're going to play in over the next year. But you know, we only have one planet to live on. And we only have one lifetime to make a change and to protect that planet so that we can continue to play our games. So everybody, whether you're a player or a business, can make one small change starting tomorrow, and together we can play more games together and save the planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe, and
oh, don't worry, we've got Captain
once
Planet
again
for that
to
one.
Yuki.
We can
And
just summon him.
remember, it is not only the organizers or exhibitors that can go green. All of you can also make a change by donating to the Gamescom Forest. So
Dude, they
pledge
should
your
put Captain
Gamescom play
Planet in
today.
fucking multiverses. That would be hilarious.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Melee. Congratulations to Yuki.
I think Warner Brothers do
now it's time to
own
announce
that.
a brand new game from a new studio of industry veterans working on an ambitious new RPG. Here's the first tease.
Oh, some good like resume there.
In the crux of reality, there exists two lies. One before the shadow, and one behind the eye.
Wire song? I don't know how you pronounce that, but okay.
Lots of news here at Gamescom. All right, let's talk about Xbox and Age of Empires 4 that continues to expand. Now we have news on the next civilizations joining the battle as free DLC. If you want to learn more about what's happening with Age of Empires 4, tune into the Xbox booth stream for developer interviews on Thursday. But right now, here's that announcement from Age of Empires 4.
Well, yeah, it's going to be like a bunch of like Gamescom streams, but I'm only going to be watching opening night live. I'm not really going to follow up with any other ones.
There's more than one way to win a battle.
Like, maybe I'll watch some of them in my own time, but I'm not going to be live streaming / commentating over them. Oh, so this is the MCA, I think.
Whether you strike from
Maybe.
afar or ambush up close, the Malians will use wit and strategy to outmaneuver their opponents and gain the advantage on the battlefield.
Yeah, I've heard that bass line before. Dan, 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 da, da. I forgot what that's called, but I'm pretty sure that's a copyrighted music, so I'm not risking it. Yeah, whatever. Again, you're not missing much. Just, you know, exposition. Smoke on the water. Yeah, think so, I'm not sure, but I guess it would be that. It's just I heard that and I was like, wait a minute, I've heard that somewhere before.
Time to head to Gotham. You guys excited for Gotham Knights? Well, you don't have to wait long. It is coming this October, and
I've heard some mixed things about this game.
Are going to take over in Gotham Knights. You're probably wondering about the story. Who are the villains? Well, we've got a lot to share in this brand new trailer, and also some exciting news. The release date is going to be a little earlier than you expected. Check this out.
Like, I'm kind of keeping my eye on this game, but based on what they've shown so far, there have been mixed reception to the game.
That's why Gotham City is still here. It's why I'm still here. And I've
It could
known
be
for
good.
a while now that someday, like him, I'd have to work with you. I've seen plenty of criminals in my career.
Did they show the Warner Brothers logo twice there?
Nothing could have prepared me for this.
Oh, hey, Harley.
Well, well, if it isn't Brat Girl.
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water, and the sharks are circling. They're all making their move.
Play nice.
Oh, Iceman. Or Mr. Freeze. I forgot the dude's name there for a second. Yes, Iceman, the famous Batman villain.
Nothing can stop it. See you at the premiere.
I need your help. Your skills. Your knowledge. Your adaptability. You got my back?
Oh, boys!
This biopic is based on a true story. My story. Soon, the world will feel the cold as I do.
I got one last little surprise for you.
Come to watch the show, Red Hood.
Nah, I'm just here to kick your ass.
Coming out October. Sorry. Coming out October.
Pretty good trailer, right? October 21st now for Gotham Knights.
A bit sooner than I expected, honestly.
A brand new game from a new studio. The global announcement of the ambitious new adventure game developed by Everstone Games. It's called Where Winds Meet. And it's an interactive open-world RPG featuring action, adventure, and martial arts set in a turbulent time in the Northern Song Dynasty. The combat looks really cool. Check out this announcement of Where Winds Meet.
Sorry about the cough there, my throat got a little bit dry. But yeah, I was expecting Gotham Knights to come out like November, December-ish, so yeah, October is a bit of an unexpected release. Just a few months away. Not even a few months, like 2 months away. Now that summer is coming to a close, we're going to start seeing a bunch of games releasing again. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Scarlet when that comes out in November. November's going to be a good month for games, I feel. They revealed a new Pokemon for that game. I haven't heard about that, actually. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't think this is gonna get me DMCA'd, but I'll keep the music on. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure a Chinese song won't get content claimed in the West, but then again, I've been surprised by weirder things. I'm sure China has better things to do than content claim some no-name like streamers, like, you know, live stream. Like the social credit system. It's a ride Pokemon and it resembles the legendary Pokemon. Can you give me a link to what that looks like so I can have a look at it?
Where winds meet. Again, so much new IP tonight. It's really cool. All right. Back when we started ONL in 2019, a very special guest joined me here in person to close the show. And this year, when I told him that we were going to be back here live in person, he said, well, I got to take part in some way. So please say hello to my good friend, Hideo Kojima. Mr. Kojima?
Oh.
Thank you, Jeff. GamesCom の皆さん。
Wasn't it? I forgot that he was friends with Geoff Keighley.
ですね、ゲームの制作、ゲームの新作に取り組んでおりますが、今回は別のニュースのお知らせとなります。
Nice Spotify product placement there.
ポッドキャスト番組を
Oh,
Spotify で
right.
なんと独占
Like I saw the logo before he said that.
それでですね、英語版と日本語版をそれぞれ同時通訳を交えて制作するというですね、新しい試みです。全世界のリスナーに向けてお届けをしたいと思います。またですね、ジェフ・キーリーによるエンタメ業界ニュースのコーナーもレギュラー化の決定です。第1回の配信は9月8日を予定しております。各分野を代表するですね、超スペシャルゲストも登壇予定です。ぜひリンクをチェックして楽しみに待っていてください。以上、小島秀夫でした。ありがとうございます。
Is it a fair assessment to say that this is by far the most disappointing Hideo Kojima announcement we've ever had with a Geoff Keighley show? It's like, who gives a shit about a fucking podcast on Spotify?
Live, we announced Park Beyond from Limbic Entertainment.
Right, let's have a look at that link real quick.
Year, they've got an awesome
Cyclizer.
Booth experience for those of you here in person, and for those of you at home,
right.
we've got a brand new trailer that shows you more of this incredible amusement park simulation game.
This is basically what it is. Hang on a second. Sorry if that's taken up the whole screen. I didn't mean to do that.
Here is a little something to inspire you. Be creative.
Anyway, what's this game? Evil genius. So it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but much more bizarre. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Great job, guys. This has a lot of potential.
Couldn't we go a step beyond? Ta-da!
I really need to check out, like, Planet Coaster and games like that. That's like one of those games that I have never tried out.
Your imagination. Park Beyond.
Park Beyond. Impossify.com. That's a good name.
So
but
much
yeah,
fun. I love the
looks
diversity of
fun.
games we have here. Amusement Park Simulator. I love Theme Park back in the day. Great to see that's coming out from Limbic and Bandai Namco.
Gamescom's
All right, now it's
almost
time
done,
to
by the
share
way.
Another special announcement here at Gamescom. Not a game, but a concept car. That's right, it's here at Gamescom, and I got to catch up
What?
with Oliver Heimer, the head of Mini Design. Let's check it out.
Did he say he was talking about a car? Yes.
All right, I'm over here
The
at the Mini
fuck?
booth with Oliver. This is the Mini Concept Aceman reveal. This looks so cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, let's
Okay,
take a
you,
look
you
and
wanted
learn
your
more.
Nintendo representation in Gamescom? Here you go. Here's a Pikachu car, enjoy. We'll see you at the Game Awards. I'm sorry, who asked for this? I don't know if this is DMCA. Also, for some reason, they're watching the first Pokemon movie. What a weird
Oh, this
cross promotion.
looks so cool. I have so many questions for you, Oliver. First of all, I want to ask you about this partnership, a car with gaming features and Pokemon. How did this come together?
Yeah, first of all, let's talk about Gamescom. You know,
Yeah.
Gamescom is one of the core events of fandom pop culture. And as we ourselves are a part of that pop culture, we don't want to miss out such a great event. And the Pokemon Company International and we have a lot in common. We're both iconic brands. And Mini is more than a car. It's a character. You partner to explore the world. And the world of Pokemon is full of unique characters with special powers. So we share a love for distinctive design and strong values.
Can you play Pokemon
ask
Go
you
on your
favorite
car?
Pokemon in a minute, but
You
for
probably
first,
could,
I want
actually.
to ask about the gaming features. We saw a little bit in the trailer. Tell us, break it down. Why does this appeal to gamers?
So first of all, it's all about the Aceman's gaming features. It's designed to be playful as the brand is. The Pokemon mode welcomes you inside of the car, and then you can connect your gaming console to your Mini. And all you notice is a lot of details referencing Pikachu in particular.
Yeah.
The Aceman is fully electric, just like Pikachu is an electric type. So they're a perfect match.
Is there an overarching
Right, well
motto
apparently
to the
this is a
partnership?
gamer, this
So
is a
indeed
gamer
there
car,
it is.
so
we asked
it's a car for
ourselves the question,
gamers.
what is if a car could connect it with your gaming console, just like it does with your smartphone? So we are promoting a playful mindset, just like our brand and Pokemon. So our Gamescom claim is
Like gamers can afford
never stop
cars.
playing.
Well, speaking of never stop playing, will we see you next year at Gamescom as well?
Yeah, we plan to stay in the game and play on for sure, like we always have from the get-go. So stay tuned.
Awesome. All right, Oliver, thank you so much. And we've got much more O&L still to come.
So this gamer car is like Pokemon and Nintendo focused. Can I plug my Xbox Series X into that thing and play that on there?
Dark Tide is a first-person co-op game set in the grim dark future of Warhammer 40.
Can I plug my gaming PC into that car and like play my PC games on there? Honestly, why would you want to play video games in a car? That seems like one of the least comfortable places to play a video game, honestly. You could play Cyberpunk in a Tesla. I didn't know you could do that, but alright.
expect no help.
God, I'm envious of like kids today that can like play, you know, video games with like, you know, optimal like visual clarity and stuff in cars nowadays. Like back in my day, like when I was a kid, it was all about like fucking playing on a barely legible Game Boy screen. And if you were lucky, you had one of those little like light things that like barely showing you what the fuck was going on. Like the little light attachment for your Game Boy.
Rejects will rise.
Right, so we got about 15 minutes of this left, I think. Then we'll just jump straight into Multiverse to check out the new update that dropped.
Sisters, Zora and Yaga.
You got it all wrong. Once upon a time.
So I think we're in another video game commercial segment where it's not necessarily new game announcements, it's just like trailers for games we know about.
Princess, how much longer you want to be a nobody?
I just need to find the right.
So I am not going to be able to add much to this while it's happening.
What the hell is wrong with this forest?
Speaking of video games, I pre-ordered Pac-Man World Repack for the Switch.
Not bad.
Hopefully should get that on Friday because I want to stream that one.
You kill it again.
If anything bad happens, always head straight to the Red Oak.
And for some reason, Red Bull is sponsoring this. I don't know, does anyone here associate Red Bull with gaming? I thought that was more of a Monster thing. Oh, DMCA, gonna mute that. Sorry about me constantly muting the stream. Like, this is the world we live in now. This is like, you know, what Twitch would rather have people do. Either that, or get your fucking account deleted because you played 5 seconds of a music held by a record label, so... It's like, what the fuck else do I do about that? Honestly, I'm not missing much on the audio front. I mean, you can see the game just fine. Yeah, Red Bull seems more like branding to sponsor like a Formula 1 sort of event. Like, I don't really see that as a gaming energy drink. Either like Formula 1 or like Extreme Sports or something like that, like the X Games or whatever. Like, assuming those still exist, but that's usually why I associate Red Bull with. Are you going to play Alice? I did one stream of it. Maybe I'll like do some more of that.
Award, but don't worry, there is
Wait,
one Saturday,
not Alice,
so
sorry.
sure
I was thinking of Lost in Random.
show
I haven't played Alice, actually.
But here are your nominees for the most wanted Sony PlayStation game.
So I was making a joke about you wanted your Nintendo representation. What the fuck are the Switch game announcements?
Lies of P. One Piece Odyssey.
Now this game, I want to see more of. This one looks like it could be good.
And the winner is Lies of P. Here to accept the award is Ji-won Choi, Project Director at NeoWiz. The stage is yours.
Thank you. First of all, I'm very proud of my team members, and we always do.
I wonder if I have Alice on Steam, actually. I'm gonna check. I think I do.
And finally, do you know BTS? Like BTS in Korean pop, will be enough in the Korean gaming industry.
Yeah, I have Alice in Wonderland and Alice Madness Returns. Those are the two games, right?
Thank you so much.
Wait.
Yes, that's it.
Is it just called Alice Madness Returns? Why the fuck do I have another one called Alice in Wonderland? What the fuck is this shit?
To a more serious matter.
Oh, that's based on the shitty live-action Disney game? No. No thanks to that.
And partners on the ground are supporting those in need. And of course, funds are needed. So please consider donating.
But yes, I have Alice in Darkness on Steam.
And, yes,
or Alice Madness Returns. Sorry, I keep getting the name wrong. I'm bad at speaking today. I'm bad at reading.
For Ukrainian children. Antura is based on an app which was made for Syrian war refugees to learn the local
Wasn't there a game called Alice in Darkness, or am I mistaken? I forgot.
Like this, it is more important than ever to take care of each other, and I hope you keep that in mind, not only for Gamescom this week, but way after. Thank you so much. That's it from me, and have a wonderful Gamescom. Geoff, back to you.
Thank you, Melee. Great to have you with us. We got a few more games to go. Now, one of the great things about Gamescom is we love to profile games made in Germany, and this next game was made by 4 students in Berlin. It was a big success on Steam, and now it's coming to a new platform, and we've got the announcement right now.
Okay. Oh. Well, here's a Switch announcement. One whole Switch announcement over 2 hours. Thanks, Gamescom. Thanks, Geoff Keighley. There's 3 American McGee's Alice's games. I only have one of them on Steam, apparently. I don't know if I own the other 2 elsewhere.
Cute, beautiful, now we're gonna get dark. The Outlast Trials. You guys excited for this game? The Outlast Trials we showed you last year at Gamescom Open Night Live, and we haven't heard anything since really from the team, and everyone keeps asking me, when are we going to get to play this? Well, tonight, we've got the world premiere of the brand new trailer, and yes, some news on when you might get to play it. Here we go.
I'm kind of glad that Gamescom Opening Night Live is almost over now. Like, the first hour of it was really good, but the second hour kind of dragged a little bit, honestly. Like, clearly they front-loaded this event with, like, all the good announcements, including Sonic. Like, the back half kind of, like, is a bit of a slog, honestly. I don't know, maybe it's just because the games announced in the back half are not to my tastes, but... Yeah, regarding the Alice games, I own Alice Madness Returns. I'm guessing that's the second or the third game of those 3. I don't know if I own the other ones in some other form. That's the second one. What's the first one called? Also, why the fuck do I have Disney's Alice in Wonderland on here? On Steam? It's just American McGee. Nah, I don't have that. I only have, like, the second one, like I said. Maybe I got Alice in Wonderland through a bundle. I bought it in 2017. Maybe it was bundled with other Disney games that I bought, like Toy Story 3.
That's right. Some people will get to play something this year, the Outlast Trials. All right. Next up, we've got a tease of the first release from Embark Studios, which a lot of the veterans that worked on the Battlefield franchise in Stockholm, Sweden. They've got a shooter wrapped in a game show format where destruction is going to play a key role. What we've got here is a short tease with some actual gameplay in it. The full reveal is coming later in September. You can sign up starting now to get in to start playtests of this. Check out the finals.
Jesus, that's loud. Cool video game trailer. Shows me next to nothing.
We got one more game for you tonight at Gamescom opening night live, and this is one we've all been waiting a long time for. Here we go.
Okay. I don't know what this is, but... I don't know if that's going to get me content claimed because of the distortion of the audio there. Dead Island 2? Oh, it could be, actually. Okay, now I have to mute it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I think this might be Dead Island 2. Yeah, it is. Okay, right. When did they originally announce this game? Like fucking 6 years ago? And it just kinda vanished off the face of the earth? Well, here's Dead Island 2, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this muted, sorry. Remember when just a couple months ago they like did a fake out trailer announcing Dead Island 2 and it turned out to be Goat Simulator? Right, well here's the real article. So I'm wondering if it's going to be any good, like if all of this wait was going to be worth it. When the music's distorted like that in the background, I can get away with turning the audio on because it won't get, you know, content claimed as easily. At least I hope so. Okay, now I have to mute it. Like, whenever it comes back into clarity, I have to, like, you know, press the mute button. Again, hate to be a killjoy about that shit, but that's, again, that's just the world we live in now with, like, Twitch and YouTube and all that fun stuff. You'd think by this point in time, in this day and age, like, these companies doing these, like, live presentations should be like, you know what, we should maybe not put copywritten music in our trailers. Let's actually have something that's, like, copyright free. Just so that, you know, streamers can, like, watch this without any issue and thus get more people's eyes on it. I don't know, maybe that just makes too much fucking sense. But yeah, there you go, Dead Island 2. Coming out February. Not that far off, half a year from now.
It's true, Dead Island 2 coming next February, and joining me now to tell us about this long-awaited game is Khan. Khan, great to have you with us. First of all, let's explain a little context to that trailer we saw. Who is that character that we meet?
Thank you, Geoff. It's great to be here. So you just met Jacob, and he is just one of our 6 playable characters.
Yeah, I think there was a DMCA-friendly presentation at some point, but I forgot when that happened. They only did it like once, though.
With a very pulpy and irreverent tone, as you could tell.
I see the tagline there, see you in Hell A, so it looks like we're heading to Los Angeles in this game?
Could have been future.
Well, our pulpy tone is kind of a love letter to classic cult Hollywood horror B-movies, so where better to set it than in Los Angeles, sort of a modern paradise gone to hell.
Well, yeah, it looks cool. It's obviously over the top. I know you're working on the narrative for it. This game has been, you know, long awaited for many, many years. You guys have been working on it for a few?
Yeah, I'm sure some fans would agree with you. It has been long awaited, but Deep Silver Dambuster Studios started work on it about 4 years ago. We were really lucky. We got to build it from the ground up. We got to focus on what we love about the franchise, the over-the-topness, And we think we've got a really great action RPG out of that.
So let's talk about the gameplay. We saw the CG piece, obviously, but what can we expect from the gameplay when you show it?
So Dead Island 2's gameplay is all about experimenting with your preferred zombie slaying methods, just kind of going nuts. It's a combat toy box of close quarters, melee brutality with a few guns for fun.
Okay, well, can't wait to
4
learn
years.
more.
It was
When are we
announced
gonna
in
get to see more,
2014.
see some gameplay of it?
Yeah, so that tells me that the game got scrapped and started over again. Basically got Metroid Prime 4.
How about now?
Okay, let's do it. Here's your first look at the gameplay of Dead Island 2. Thanks, Con.
See, I'm hoping this is going to be kind of like Saints Row for Grand Theft Auto, where it's like just a more batshit insane version of like an established game, which in this case would be Dying Light. Like, just do something much more stupid and off the wall compared to that. And I think Dying Light 2 could be pretty good. I have no idea of DMCA.
It's hammer time.
Oh yeah, speaking of Saints Row, didn't that new game just come out?
This way for the happy ending. Jimmy. Humanity's survival depends on the red gold pumping through my veins.
Well, sounds like you're the star of the show now.
This motherfucker.
Okay, that's definitely DMCable. Again, can I get away with it if I do this? Nope. Alright.
Gosh, this is beyond insane.
Right, well that was a funny joke, I guess. Seems a little bit more bombastic than Dying Light. Stadia. Sorry, whenever I see the Stadia logo, I can't take it seriously.
That trailer you can watch online if you want to see even more. All right, well, that's Dead Island 2 coming in February, and that is going to wrap up all the reveals for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2022. It's been a fun show, but before we go, I just want to say I hope everyone has a great Gamescom. There's lots of live streams for the next couple of days, lots of things for you guys to go and play and check out here on the show floor. And as for me and the team, well, we're going to go back to Los Angeles and get ready for the Game Awards 2022, which I'm excited to announce will be live on Thursday, December the 8th. 2022 from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. We've got lots of great stuff we're working on for that. But until then, hope you guys have a great Gamescom. Thanks so much for being a part of Opening Night Live. We'll see you soon.
Alright, well there you go. That was Gamescom Opening Night Live. It was okay, I guess. It was fine. Again, the first half was much better than the back half. Like, there was a lot of good announcements in the front half of the show, in my opinion. Like, you got Sonic, we got Moving Out 2, we got a lot of good stuff there. The Moving Out 2 was like the biggest surprise for me, so I was really happy to see that we're getting a sequel to that game. And it's got like co-op online, which is great, because that game really lends itself well to like cooperative play, which sadly I did not experience with the first one because, you know, I'm just by myself. So I'll probably end up checking Moving Out 2 with another person. But yeah, I am going to get rid of this for now. So yeah, Sonic looks good. Sonic Frontiers, like, the more I see that game, the more I want it. Like, I don't know if it's going to be, like, the best Sonic game ever. It probably won't be, but it doesn't need to be. It just needs to be a decent Sonic game. And I kind of am intrigued still by the whole open world thing, and they actually shown a little bit more of the open world with, like, a new island, which is more desert themed. So I'm really curious to see which direction the Sonic game's going to go in when it eventually comes out. It's coming out in November, so it's not even that far off. It's like, what, 3 months from now? Less than 3 months? So that'll be a day one pickup for me. So yeah, I am very much looking forward to that, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play, watch some Gamescom rather. It was alright, it was fine. Game Awards happens in December, so I will probably also check that out. We'll get to see some more Geoff Keighley Simulator in like a few months.